Oh, we are back with another Pioneer video. I know what you're thinking. This is not a Pioneer deck. This is a standard deck. Well, actually, it is. It's a Pioneer deck, and it won a challenge. So this is a first place Vivi Cauldron Pioneer deck. We got some upgrades, starting in the mana base, a bunch of lands, but stand out in Mutavault. Just good card. Probably the best land in Pioneer. One of the best cards in Pioneer. A cheaper way to get your extra Vivi counter mana turns going. Another important card we have is Fable the Mirrorbreaker. This card is, again, one of the best cards in Pioneer. Probably not the best card at this point, but you can make an argument for it. And it plays decently well with Profts, where you get to loot, you go to combat, your goblin's big. So yeah, it's a solid card. You also get to combo with Fear of Missing Out, where once you have the Kiki Jiki, you can attack with your, or you can like make a copy of a Fear. If you have Delirium, you get to attack, untap your Kiki Jiki, make a copy, and so on and so forth. So a lot of this makes sense. Not surprised at all. You just look at the Vivi Cauldron deck list. I remember when they got posted for the Pro Tour, just looking at them and seeing an Is It deck that didn't have Corey Steelcutter in it, and just like reading the cards and figuring out how they interacted, and it was like, yeah, of course, this makes sense. This seems very strong. More of the same over in Pioneer. There's a one of Ledger Shredder. I assume this person was just trying this out, but yep, makes more sense. Evasive card. Gets counters on itself naturally, which plays well with the Cauldron, where you can put the counters on a different thing. Lightning Axe is a discard enabler for your Mako, and to get Vivi into the yard. Just solid all-around spell, and sometimes you're going to have 6 mana, so you don't need to discard if you during your Vivi turns. Bunch of Flood Maws, excuse me, and a Quantum Riddler, and a spicy Alchemist Gambit as a Time Walk. So you can use it as a 3-mana Time Walk if you know you're going to kill your opponent, or maybe you're doing the Vivi thing and you just want to spend 7 mana. So that's cool. Not too much else here. 4 Vivis, 4 Cauldrons. The Fears, of course. Winternight Stories. Happy to see someone doing more. This isn't that innovative, but it's just nice to see people in Pioneer do something different than what people have been doing. It seems like people are, I don't know, people just don't really care about Pioneer. Is the simplest way to put it. So even if it's as simple as just like add Fable Mirrorbreaker to a existing powerful standard deck, I appreciate seeing it. And I think that this shell could evolve into a different place and get refined and be powerful over time. So that's part of why I want to try it. Sideboard, we have Annuls, Chandra Defeat, extra Lightning Axe for the big creature decks, Aether Gust, Abrade, some Spell Pierces and Mystical Disputes for whenever you want counters for like control combo. Rel, I assume, is mostly for the black decks. Same with Quantum Riddler, just grindy cards. And then an Ox of Agonis, which I assume is more of the same. Just the same, like, oh, you're going to try to Thoughtseize me 100 times. Well, I'm going to fill my deck with these high impact cards that you won't be able to deal with effectively. So that is the deck. It will be in the description as always. And, you know, if your deck gets banned out of Standard, we got another format. It's called Pioneer. You can play your cards there. So hopefully that will be appealing for some of the people that might already own these cards, because I don't think they're going to last too much longer. Wizards kind of said that. Normally that doesn't happen, but they kind of said it. So I made a video about that post. If you're curious about what I'm referring to, you can find it. It's got a big Vivi on it. Other than that, I will see you in the games. All right, we get to go first. I'm going to mulligan. I want to keep both Makos. And what do I want to do with the Makos? I want to keep these 6 cards kind of. I think I'm just going to get rid of a Mako and not overthink it. I could keep second Mako and cycle to pump the first Mako on 2, but then I'm not really insuring the land. I really want to cast this on 3. And yeah, the body's relevant. So I want to Flood Maw 2. I don't think it matters because I have this tap land, so. Alright, well, we got the thing. We have the thing. My opponent murder us before it matters. Okay, that is less scary than the alternative. What if I just cast a Vivi? So decline is discard 2, and then I get 2 V's. I get 2 counters. I think that's worth. I have the second Vivi to cast, but like, am I gonna die? God, I hate it. I hate the cards they put in the standard. Am I gonna die? So Monstrous Rage, Mutavault is 13. Then it's gonna be just 10 and I got a 1. So Mutavault. Okay, so I can't technically die, but I'll go to 1. Let's just try to. And I can't block, right? They just Monstrous Rage me. Whatever, just don't have Monstrous Rage. I'm attacking you. I don't care. So double pump spell will just die, right? +4, yeah. Negative. Weird. I think I go to 1. Good in this math, right? So it's 10 and 4. No. Good. I did the math. Alright, we died anyway. Unless. I mean, I have to bounce this, right? Maybe I don't. It's kind of greedy. We're dead. It doesn't matter. Our opponent cast a Sword Splash Airs. I mean, we had a fine hand, but that stupid tap land kind of made things awkward. I don't know. Ice is good. I don't have anything to say. Like I just play games against the Mice deck where like they don't have the nuts, and I'm like, wow, I can't win anyway. Like if they had the nuts, I would immediately die on turn 3, and then when they don't have the nuts, I'm like, well, I just can't beat their cards. It feels like they started the game with an Ancestral because they just have these insane lands and all their cards cost 0 mana and draw cards. So this is 6. So I mean, we're just dead rage or whatever. I guess this way. So shock is. Yeah, we're dead to shock. We don't block. Okay, we're not dead. We hit again. Very fortunate. That was a really insane draw. Okay, you're gone. I'm at 3 though against the red deck. Spell Pierce maybe matters. Do I get double? Is this 2 VVs now? Oh, X2, yeah, it's literally 2 VVs. Holy shit. Okay. So when the Proft resolves, I get 1 counter. Stories for more mana. I'm actually dead to Mutavault if I don't find a threat. How many cards am I looking at? I'm gonna have a billion mana, right? Time Walk. So I have 14 mana. This is so stupid. So 11 is 7 and 5. That's +1. They're just gonna be. Do I want to wait on the Winternight Stories? 11. think I get to Winternight Stories, right? I'm just stupid. Deck's hard. But I guess I'm not getting the Proft value. Maybe this isn't worth. I'm with 2 for Delirium. Is this gonna be a land creature? Instant? Can I have my own thing with this? To its owner's hand. I can bounce my Proft. This is just lethal, right? Yeah. Wow. I guess I had lethal either way, right? Okay. Alright, I did not think we were gonna win that game, but you know, we were effectively won. They could have just burst lightning in our face instead of finishing the creature, but that's crazy. Alright, well the time walk was good. Damn. Alright. At least my opponent probably had fun waiting for me to figure out how they were dead. Like an idiot. Annul on the draw. Nah. Spell Pierce in general seems bad. Do I want Quantum Riddlers against mice? Like full power Pioneer mice? Does the 4/6 actually matter? How the hell do I board? I assume Shredder's... I mean, Shredder's not... I mean, Shredder was good against old red decks. It's probably fine against mice. Definitely want all the interaction, I assume. I think I want all my Makos. I think I want my full combo. Proft's Fable. Riddler. I think I want my Time Walk as just like a combo piece. And I kind of want the bodies. If I cut 5 from these, do you ever go down on Profts? Can I go to 3? Probably, right? I don't really want to have a game where I just do nothing on turn 2. Just not have Riddlers. 4/6 is big, but they have Screaming Nemesis. Like, they can just Monstrous Rage through it. I'm not sure. I think people like Riddler in Standard versus the red deck, but it also doesn't have Hardfire Hero Run, Monstrous Rage Band, and Mutavault, and Kamala Face Sokenzan, and whatever the hell other Pioneer cards you want to play. But maybe it's just like the rules kind of track across. Making a mistake. This hand seems good, though. I have no 1-drop. Wow. I have Profts into Fable. Yep. I think this is better than Fearing. Maybe it's not. So all we're short of is a Vivi. Huh. Well. We'll see. It's probably gonna end up dead. I just have to find a Vivi, right? I have to find a Vivi. The fear stuff going. No blocks. Alright, well I get to untap. Yeah, ow. Okay, no Vivi. We get a Time Walk. What are the odds I can kill them with fear? how much mana do I have when I time walk? I go up to 3. Fear's 3 is 17. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Winternight Story. Like, does the math... Are they just dead, actually? They might actually just be dead right now. Because of Fear Proft. So, instant... Do I have to discard a land, though? So, Artifact. Instant. Land is only 3, so I need to get to a sorcery somehow. But I want to play... I guess... Okay, so the stories ends up in the graveyard. But I discard Gust. But I have to draw a land. I'm not sure. Whatever. There's a Vivi. Land, instant, artifact, creature. Oh my... Okay, wait, we're fine. It's crazy. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, opponent. Sorry, I drew the one of time walk twice. Wow. Alright. That is nuts. GG's. Holy. Nice. That is a crazy first match. We've been playing some bangers tonight. I mean, you know, it's easy to hate the Vivi deck, but I really hate the mouse deck, so I'm conflicted. GG's. One goes first. I have stuff and a Vivi. I think I keep. Blue-white control? Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see this Kira. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not perfect against blue-white. It's hard to play around that with a Spell Pierce anyway. I guess I could, like, just discard it, though. Then this gets exiled instead. Good exchange for me. I mean, I have to hope their hand is kind of bad besides this, but spend 1 mana to counter their 4 mana card. Shredder. Yeah. Came prepared. They got more. Yep. The untap with Vivi, that's pretty good. They get lost? We're getting lost? No. 2. Okay, a yard now. And we're drawing pretty well. Like, our hand was kind of just full of things I didn't want, and now my hand is just 3 cards I want to have. And I have 2 Winternight Stories in my graveyard and a 4/6 in play. Okay. Cauldron first? Maybe? I have to discard too. You just have to hope that this works out. Not sure. There's like a few things I could have done differently. Like I could just eat their deluge. I could just Proft first. Kind of like considering another No More Lies. Whatever. I think I like my play. It just didn't work out. I think just when your opponent could just have like a million different things, you should probably go for the most upside thing. I think I'm fine with that. And I do have the Cauldron now. Could map first? Is mapping first better? This is not sorcery speed. Just your turn. They're delusion though, right? It seems kind of obvious. Oh, gave me 2 red? Maybe that's fine, I don't know. Got it. What do I even want? Do I just not play around Verdict? I already got activated. So do I think I just don't do the stories and I play the Fable. What am I looking for? I have one spell pierce in my deck. Alright, I already drew it. So I could stories and just have a big as fuck guy. Otherwise, what's happening? I'm just gonna have it, and then if I find a threat, I'll be chilling. I'm just gonna pop one off for fun. I don't know. They have to wrath me. Will probably happen. Maybe not. I assume they're kind of dead, right? If they don't. So these are both on one, right? But this is going to be 4 counters. Not a wrath. Okay. Blessing. What the fuck? What is this? So much mana. This deck is so stupid. Alright, what am I supposed to play for? I guess that's what the one of Time Walk is there for, because you draw your deck. So Wandering Emperor here, attack, untap here, counters go here. Probably lethal anyway, right? So do I want to cast this? I guess I just cast Mako, right? And then I cast Riddler Warped. Settle the wreckage? That would suck. There's a Time Walk. It probably ends the game. This deck is really dumb. I haven't played with it. Like, I played, like, the first 2 weeks of Standard, and I played against it, like, very little, and played against a bunch of blue-black. And then I never played it, and everyone was like, Standard sucks, so I just stopped playing. But, wow, this is so broken. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess the Riddler too, just like, I just left. Oh, shit. Well, I'm sorry, opponent. I hope you have a good night. GG's. Okay, well, opponent goes first. I have cards. I'm gonna keep. This is not the best hand. Pretty happy I kept this hand against the Thoughtseize, though. This is a nice hand against the Thoughtseize, I'll tell you that much. My opponent played a Heartfire Hero. You're like, I guess we died. But against the Thoughtseize, I accept. You could also play the Tree, I guess. I don't think there's a need to play the Tree, but if you wanted to play Tree of Perdition, you could just try to wombo combo some people. So do I want Lightning Axe against Mono Black? I kind of want to get rid of the Scholar. Just keep the axe in case they have like a Trespasser or something. Not that it's good against Trespasser, but probably gonna annex me. This, yeah. I mean, axe is not very good against annex, but Blood Maw is. Great. Tremendous. Wonderful. I think I'm just gonna discard Land Axe. Like, I think I'm just gonna play the game with them Lightning Helixing me every turn, and I'm gonna try to combo them. They have the Mutavault anyway. And I want to draw as many cards as possible, and I think I need to save everything else, so... I should check for Delirium more often, though. Play the card. Don't want to trade. How bad is trading here? I think it's okay. Should have done it first, but... maybe it's bad. Okay, it's good. I'm smart. I'm giga smart. Or my opponent's giga dumb, and I'm dumb. I'm dumb and my opponent's giga dumb. I assume that it's just a good attack. Good card. Solid card. Smart card to include in your deck. I'm going to bounce it to your hand, though. I'm very much so going to bounce the shit out of it to your hand. Alright, we want Time Walk. Hey, please have a Time Walk and murder my opponent to death. The Profts as well, I guess. So this is 2 treasures. What do I want? Am I supposed to keep the Cauldron? Or am I supposed to play for something else? Riddler. What if I just don't keep Riddler? I guess I can Riddler plus Fear. Find a Profts, though. Yeah, this deck's too hard. I'm getting to 5. I could just cast the Quantum Riddler. That doesn't seem very good. So land, Mako, Riddler, Fear? Or do I save? Let's save the Otawara. Could Mako Fear and then just Otawara the Shieldred. I mean, they're just dead, I think. I kind of think my board is too insane. So does that mean I'm supposed to keep the Otawara or just not care that they have a Shieldred? I'm gonna have a Kiki Jiki as well. I'm overthinking it. Okay. Like, the thing I was thinking about was Kiki Quantum Riddler, but I think Kiki Fear is just, like, better anyway, and I have 2 Fears, so they have to deal with the Reflection, which means I don't have to care about the Shieldred. And then we found Lightning Axe anyway, so I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. I guess they can make a Demon here, but then they just die, right? Duress, sure. That's funny. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Is it infinite turns, or is it... I guess it's not infinite because it gets blocked. Actually, I don't fully understand how... So you go animate, make, attack, target Kiki Jiki. Is it not infinite? Why would it not... Oh, so it's 1 mana per. Okay, duh. That's why it's not infinite, you idiot. Because it costs... Man, it's not actually Kiki Jiki. Got it. Okay. Alright, so against Mono Black, I assume I want all my Riddlers, the light... Do I want the Lightning Axe, actually? I'm not sure. Try the Ral, I guess? Just hope. Our hopes here is that my opponent draws many Gifted Aetherborns. Yeah. Okay. Fable and Mirrorbreaker. Good card. So Pierce, Annul. So what is... So Annul counters 3/1 Unholy Annex, and that's it. Which I don't. I mean, I don't know if I care that much. Normally, I just play mid-range decks, and then my opponent plays an Unholy Annex and a Scroll Ultimatum, and I die. But I think if my opponent actually played a Cruel Ultimatum for 3 mana against me with this deck, I would maybe just combo kill them. How worried about Children am I? And how many Into the Flood Maws do I want against a mono black deck? Probably like 1. This matchup seems kind of good though, right? I just am like infinite card draw and combos. Because infinite if you have props and a Vivi, of course, yeah. Could try this. This seems fine. I mean, Lightning Axe against Thoughtseize is not great. I don't know what these annuls are for. Are these for like Phoenix or something? I don't fucking know. I guess red black you could maybe board in annuls because they have more. They have Fable and the other thing. I'm fine with this. I doubt that this is what the person that won the tournament was sideboarding, how they were sideboarding against mono black, but I'm fine with this. What goes first? Doesn't matter, right? Yeah. I hate this deck. Not because I hate it. Like, I think it's a fine deck. It's cool or whatever. But, like, if they don't play this card on turn 3, I don't know if this deck can beat anyone. I don't know if it can beat a single person. So whenever they have it, it's like, ah, shit. I didn't get the freebie. Okay. It's awkward with the profs. I guess I'm just gonna let them eat my... Nah, I just don't need these lands. Overthinking it. As per usual. So it's just Prof's Fable, right? Yeah. I'm of the opinion that this deck should play 4 Fable Mirror Breakers. I know that's controversial. I know I'm brave, I'm bold. But I think it might be correct. Yep. Sure.
Happy to help.
It's a good start by the opponent. I don't know if it's good enough, but... Yeah, that's why I had the 1 for the... That's why I had the 1 Flood Maw. But I just didn't want to draw a bunch. Like, if I have hands that are... Like, if I get Thoughtseize and my hand is, like, Lightning Axe into the Flood Maw, and then they just don't take one of those cards, it just seems kind of awkward. Okay. Alright, my opponent's just dead, right? It was, like, reading, and then my opponent lost the game. That's good. What am I doing now? So we're going Cauldron, Riddler. I mean, this is just foul. I don't even... Whatever, who cares? Why am I thinking? Yeah. It's Fear better. So Fear, Mako, Cauldron. The Mako Cauldron's 2. It's always Riddler, right? For the mana. We'll add red, blue, red. Like that. get to 4. Axe discard. I lose everything. We're supposed to Riddler first. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly, and it just doesn't even come close to mattering. I'll probably have Lily off the face. Okay. Alright, well, who gets 100,000 power? I guess the Mako? Sure. You're 14-14. This being like my first experience playing Vivi Cauldron in Pioneer is kind of hilarious. I just have, I mean, they have to kill my 14-14, they have to kill my Key Reflection. And then how do they win anyway? Because I have a Kiki Jiki and a Profs and a Cauldron and 2 Quantum Riddlers. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Gifted Aetherborn. That's what we wanted. We wanted to see Gifted Aetherborn. We saw it. Yeah. Okay, what do we do? The second Vivi. Okay, I'm just gonna start throwing stuff out there. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Let's not pretend that it matters, because none of it matters. So I'm just gonna start doing stuff. Guess I'm supposed to empty my hand. You can come out. Come on. Come on, Ral. Come hang out with us. Alright, now they're dead, because yeah. Dead anyway, but I'm about to give it a born and it didn't matter. Wow. Okay. GG's. GG's. It would appear that this deck is good in Pioneer.